in all ways. Persia is a dozen times larger than old Babylon's ambitions. The borders of my empire cannot be walked in a lifetime, or 2, 3. Yet it was not given to me, boy. When my father was killed, the crown fell to my brother. He took it before the tears had dried on his face, and ruled for just a month before he was murdered. And you took vengeance on the one who killed him, Artaxerxes said, wanting to please. The king stopped and turned his face to the sun, closing his eyes the better to see the memories. I did. As the sun rose that day, there were 3 of us, 3 brothers. That evening I was alone. I was spattered in blood, but I was king. Darius filled his chest, making the panels of his coat creak over the fine silks beneath. His son straightened in conscious mimicry. Artaxerxes did not know why his father had called him to his side that day, nor why even the famous immortal guards were out of sight. His father trusted no one, so it was said, yet he walked alone with his oldest son and heir. At 14 years of age, it made Artaxerxes light with pride and happiness. A king needs more than one son, his father went on. Death comes all too quickly, as a desert wind can rise without warning. It can reach out as a horse stumbles or a knife slips. It can come from poison or treachery, from spoiled meat, from fevers and gins of the air. In such a world, a king with just one son is a challenge to the gods, as well as all his enemies. Darius walked on, clasping his hands behind his back and making the boy scramble to keep up. As Artaxerxes drew abreast, his father continued, "Yet if that first son, that most beloved boy, survives to become a man, a different game begins. If he has brothers, then, so vital in the years gone by, they are the only ones in the world who can take it all from him." "Cyrus," Artaxerxes said suddenly. Despite his caution, despite his awe for his father, the idea that his little brother could ever be his enemy made his eyes sparkle in amusement. "Father, Cyrus would never hurt me." His father spun on the spot. The panels of his coat rose like the carapace of a beetle about to fly. "You are my son and my heir. If you are taken, Cyrus will be king. That is his purpose." The king went down onto one knee and clasped the boy's hands in his. "You will wear my crown, I promise you. But Cyrus is a born warrior. He is only 13, but he rides as well as my own guard. You've seen how they look to him. Only last month they carried him round the palace yard on their shoulders when he shot a bird in flight with his bow." The king took a deep breath, wanting Artaxerxes to understand. "My son, I love you both, but when I am on my last bed, when the empire is hushed and in mourning, on that final day, I will call him home, and you will have to kill him. Because if you leave him alive after that, he will surely kill you." Artaxerxes saw tears come into his father's eyes, sparkling there. It was the first time he had ever seen such a display of emotion, and it shook him. "I think you are mistaken, father, but I will remember what you have said." The king rose to his feet, his coat creaking. He had grown flushed, though whether it was anger or some other emotion was hard to say. "Then remember this as well," he snapped. "If you say one word of this to Cyrus, anything at all of what I have gone to such lengths to keep private, you will be cutting your own throat. Not today or this year, of course, while you laugh and play together. He will promise you his loyalty, and I do not doubt he will mean it with all his heart. Then a day will come when you fall out, or when he sees he will never have the authority he wants, not as a mere prince. On that day, he will come to you and take the throne for himself. And if I am alive on that day, if he comes to me after, even if he has your blood on his hands, even then, I will have no other son, and so I will embrace him. Do you understand, Artaxerxes?" "I do," his son said, his own anger swelling. "Yet if you admire him so much, father, why not just kill me here in the road and let Cyrus take the throne?" Before his father could reply, Artaxerxes went on, "Because you have no other sons and you would risk the succession." "You are truly so cold? It does not matter to you which of us is king?" "If it did not matter..."